Hello, my classy people. Wayne Bolden, and we're here on a Tuesday evening, and we are going to take a look at the Chicago Stakes race, Grade 2 for 4-year-olds and up. The girls are back in town. But before we do, of course, all attention is going to turn out to Timonium this weekend. Of course, the Ohio Derby is out there, and we'll put tip sheets together for that day of racing out there at TDN for sure. So get your orders in, speedking24@yahoo.com, and or text the office 732-804-0637. The $20, great way to support us for sure. Well, let's take a look at the Chicago Stakes. It's race number 9 on the card at Churchill Downs on Saturday. And these gals can run. It's a full field of 11. They're only going 7 furlongs, so it's going to be a very contentious race up front. I got a couple in here that I really like. None bigger than my top pick, of course. Y'all all know my girl. The number 9 horse, my main squeeze. Yeah, my main squeeze, of course. You know the conditioner is Mike Maker for sure. It's not on the turf. You know how much I love Mike Maker horses on the turf. But this is one of my favorite fillies in training, this 4-year-old, my main squeeze by Audible on the back end by Spiegeltown. She's 0 for 2 this year, but she's ran third both times. Okay, but her overall record is 6 wins from 15 starts. You can't shake a stick at that. 2 seconds and 5 thirds. So she is 13 times in the money from 15 starts, 6 of them being wins. I got my boy Luis Saez in the arms. That's right, and Mikey Maker, of course, loves to ride Luis Saez. And this 4-year-old filly, to me, is sitting on a big race because she's coming in off of an off race, which I believe she had trouble at Aqueduct on May 10th. In the Ruffian Stakes. She did finish third that day, but I think that she's sitting on a big race because I think her top race was on April 8th at Keeneland in the Resolute Racing Stakes that day, and again had a little trouble. So I think her being 0 for 2 this year as a 4-year-old, this is the third start off of the layoff, and I think this may be a dream trip for her. I really believe the post position helps her enormously. I believe she needed her first race after being away 6 months from October to April 8th. Needed that race, and then the last race on May 10th, I believe that she had some trouble, but she should be ready to go third race off the layoff, third race for her 4-year-old campaign for sure. So the number 9 is my top pick. But equally, I can't get away from the number 1 horse, Emery, right? Well, Emery don't need no introduction either. Emery is trained by Brad Cox. She's a merry horse, right? By More Than Ready. Street Sense on the back end. Yeah, that Street Sense, right? The one that won the Derby and, of course, the juvenile Breeders' Cup juvenile race. Flo is in the arms up on this one, owned by Stone Street Stables. Always beautiful thing when they own these horses. And Emery, the number 1 horse, the post position may hurt her a little bit, I think, because there's some faster horses that can get out and cause some traffic problems for her. But Flo's going to have to work out a trip on the number 1 horse. But she is all that in a bag of chips. She's 0 for 3 this year with 2 seconds, right? Overall record is 5 wins from 10 starts and 3 seconds, right? 8 times in the money from 10 starts. There's still more to come for this 4-year-old. And I mean, just a high in the money percent, but 50% wins from 10 starts, which is a large amount. So the number 1 horse is my second pick, but I think I'm going to just use 2 in my pick 3 and pick 4s here. The number 9 horse, of course, my main squeeze, and of course Emery, the number 1 horse. Hope Flo's able to work out a trip with this gal. She's a nice horse. Our third pick here, well, Zetloss, right? Steve Asmussen has a very nice horse here, Zetloss, right? This one's by Curlin, and we all know that Curlin horses get better as they get more races. Well, listen, this one to me, the number 11 horse, should break clear under Flavian Pratt. This one did win coming off the Skid Patch Stakes last time, earned a beautiful speed figure, and she has 18 starts, okay? This 5-year-old has 18 starts, 9 of them are wins. So again, just like Emery, with more experience, this horse has a 50% win. 18 starts, 9 wins. 4 seconds and 1/3 for $1.1 million, right? So again, this Curlin baby is awfully good too. She holds an edge over this field in terms of experience and knows how to get her picture taken for sure. She did run in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mares Sprint. She finished 7th. This was her first race back last time on the undercard. On the undercard for Preakness Day, May 17th. So she needed that race. She was away for 5 or 6 months. This is the second race off the layoff. The number 11 horse, I may just have to use her as well in my pick threes because it is second race off the layoff. It is my boy, one of my favorite trainers currently, obviously, Steve Asmussen and Billy Mott. But again, I may have to say, use the 9, 1, and the number 11 in my pick threes because second race off the layoff Zetloss is just too good, and Asmussen is my guy. She is 1 for 1. How much better than she is will be coming out of that Pinnacle race on May 17th. Very nice horse. I'm going to round out the superfecta with a horse that we all know, Vavva. Vavva is trained by, of course, Sherry Duvall. Irad Ortiz is in town to ride. This one is extremely good too. A gun runner on the back end by Harlan Holiday. High win percentage again. 6 wins for 16 starts, 3 seconds, 3/3. So 13 times in the money from 16 starts, 6 of them being wins. This is also her second race off the layoff. So she probably needed that last race on May 3rd at Churchill Downs, the Derby City Distaff. She was away also 4, 5 months, 6 months, and needed that last race. She didn't have a very good trip. This is the second race for this 5-year-old mare. Irad, the aggressive Irad, is in the orange. And this is a really good race for fillies and mares for sure. So the number 5 horse, Vavva, is our fourth pick here. So there it is in the Chicago Stakes. What a beautiful betting race from top to bottom. All 11 of these, and there's a couple more. Bright Works is in this race. You can make a case for her as well. There's just a Harbor Springs is in this race. I mean, this is just a very nice race. New shooters in there, Great Lightning. Wow, what a great race, a great betting race, and you should be able to find your flavor. So my top pick is, as always, is one of my favorite fillies in training, the number 9 horse, my main squeeze, right, with Louis Saez and Mikey Maker. Y'all know how I feel about that combination. And of course, Emery breaking from the rail. Little concerned about the post position, think she might get stuck behind some traffic. So the number 1 horse. So for us, it's 9, 1, 11, 5. Just like that. Hey, yeah, I will push the box button in this race, and I will demand some value for sure. Don't know why anybody's got to take the favorite in this race. These are some nice gals. They're back in town. They'll be stepping. I'm your speed king. I'm back in town, and I'm going to try to cash a few tickets with my main squeeze and Emery. You better not leave that Asmussen horse off the ticket. That number 11. Man, second race off the layoff. Woo! And that number 5 horse, you know Sherry's not playing around. 9, 1, 11, 5, just like that. My main squeeze is my top pick, as well as Emery. I like that Emery horse.